trained by Neil Auckett, and his opponent in the blue corner is Dennis Palmer from Spirit of Siam in Corby. We've seen Dennis before in the corner of the ring as a trainer for some great up-and-coming fighters, and now we get to see him in the ring. Let's take a look at the fight records for these two fighters. In the blue corner, Dennis Palmer has 21 fights, 18 wins, 6 of them by knockout, 2 losses, and 1 draw. And in the red corner, Mark Beale has 45 fights, 30 wins, 4 of them by knockout, 10 losses and 5 draws. This over 5 2-minute rounds under European Muay Thai rules.
Right, we have a real grudge match for you here. Mark Beale versus Dennis Palmer. Mark Beale has already predicted a stoppage. He says Dennis has shied away from him 4 times already. Izzy, it promises fireworks.
Definitely. I mean, they both personally don't like each other, which makes it more of a grudge match as well. But both have trained incredibly hard for this as well. And Mark Beale is a recent attendant in the Night of Combat shows. So he's really going to prove a point again on this show, on this fight.
So here we go, round 1 of this grudge match. Mark Beale versus Dennis Palmer. 5 2-minute rounds, a prestige fight under full Muay Thai rules, Izzy.
Absolutely. I was just about to say they're both trying to work each other out, but Dennis has come with a superb, strong, straight right cross, just to try and mark his authority to say, look, I'm in here for the fight, not to toss around, not to play around.
Yes, both men in superb condition, Izzy.
And they're both very focused, very, very determined, and really watching each other's techniques as well.
Do you think that the grudge will interfere with business?
Absolutely. Excellent left hook there by Mark Hill. Mark Beale seems to be the lighter on his feet. He seems to use the ring really, really well. Great technique, attacks and then moves. You can see the way he's actually evading Dennis's shots, throwing his own techniques and then moving straight out.
Yes, Dennis Palmer, the W.M.T.O Midland Area Champion, the WKA Midland Area Champion, W.M.T.O English title, and through JKO Promotions he's won a European title. Mark Beale currently holds 2 British titles, the WKA and the WCF.
Bit of needle between the two of them there as Mark Beale slips to the floor. Dennis slipped in a kick as he was down. Illegal really, but just a bit of needle there.
Yes, good strong low kick from Dennis as well. As we said earlier, no love lost between these men.
I tell you, Dennis is doing a fantastic technique, right low kick, and you can see Mark Beale's left leg is beginning to redden up already. If that continues, what will happen is that Mark's legs begin to get heavy and heavy and heavy, where he can't execute the technique.
That's right, just to remind you that Mark Beale felt that Dennis was avoiding him. He said he wants to knock him out and that they should have fought 4 times already. Strong opening round, very hard to judge. Maybe in over 20 more fights under his belt, and starts with a good left jab.
As you can see what I'm saying about Mark Beale, jab in and straight out, 1-2 straight out. Great footwork, using the ring really well.
Yes, nice lateral movement, is he moves round him so nicely.
It's just the sign of a skillful fighter. Superb the way he just caught the roundhouse there from Dennis Palmer, and obviously had a counter of his own. Great skillful fighter, Mark Beale.
Referee just splitting them now. Both men, as we mentioned before, in superb condition. This the second of 5 rounds. Nice kick again to the back of the other leg this time though, Izzy.
That was a good technique actually. 1-2 from Dennis Palmer, very strong right there, which actually twisted Mark Beale, and then he threw his own low kick there on the other leg.
Took a strong left hand again though. These are 2 big strong men. Both dead on the 70k button. So here we go again. That's 5th left jab's a good weapon of Beale's. But that's the counter, isn't it? That front kick.
Exactly. And Dennis has sensed he can do something here. Whoa! Fantastic counter attack there from Mark Beale. He had to do that because Dennis sensed that he can actually take Mark out and was coming forward then, carelessly, recklessly.
Yes, again, like the first, is he? Incredibly balanced this fight, isn't it?
Superb, superb left roundhouse there from Dennis. Great techniques from both fighters, really. They're not coming at this lightly, and they're not wasting shots again.
Oh, both punches at the same time, but it was the left from Mark Beale that did the damage.
Superb. Do you know, they both threw the same technique, just that Mark Beale's landed and Dennis didn't. I don't think he'll recover from this.
It's all over, you're right. He shook his head, he said no. And Mark Beale, as you said, Izzy, identical technique, thrown at the same time, but Beale's landed that
unbelievable.
Earlier.
And they're friends after, which is good, really.
In the second round, here we look, Izzy.
There
as
we are,
you
they're
said,
both through. Exactly, and Mark Beale's got there first. As I said about Mark Beale, really skillful fighter. You can see a true tide, great technique, great footwork. Got his shot in there first.
And again, he caught him there earlier, beautifully caught the foot and landed the punch.
After 1 minute 55 seconds of round 2, the referee stopped the contest in favour of the red corner, Mark Beale.